Hello, I'm Executive Chef Joseph Schultz. Welcome to our kitchen. Today I would like to share with you some of my favorite compound butter recipes. The one that we will be doing together is a bacon and onion butter. It's fantastic on any cut of meat, beef, lamb, veal. It even works well on heartier fish like salmon, Arctic char. So join me now and let's make this. Let us begin with rendering the fat. Preheat a cast iron skillet on low heat, adding about 2 tablespoons of oil and then the bacon. The bacon is cut into lardons, which are small little strips. If you're using sliced bacon, it could still be cut the same way, except it just won't be quite as thick. This was cut from a smoked pork belly, so ours will be a little thicker. On this, we want to be really patient with it. Take your time when rendering fat because we're attempting to excrete as much fat out of it as possible without burning the bacon. Here we are with our bacon fat rendered and the bacon getting nice and crispy. So what we're going to do is just before it gets completely crisp, we're going to now add our onion. It's about half a cup. And then I would also like to add garlic chive. We will saute that for about a minute or so, 2 minutes, till the onions get translucent. Now after the bacon is gotten nice and crispy and you rendered all the fat out that you could, the onions become translucent and the herbs soften up. Remove it from the cast iron, put it into a small dish and into the refrigerator for about 5 minutes just to get an initial chill off onto it. So next we will load the food processor with 3 sticks of butter. I will then scrape in the bacon and the onions and all that good fat. About a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And I'm only going to put a very small pinch of salt to it, just to help flavor profile. Then we're going to begin with pulsing it. And go to town. One thing that is most important with this is the butter. Make certain that it is room temperature. I recommend pulling it out the night before. Mix it around. Stir through, make certain that there are no clumps of the butter, and because it's room temperature, there shouldn't be. And that is it. And that's the end of the butter. So now what we'll do is we're going to transfer it to either plastic wrap or parchment paper, roll it into a long tube so you can slice it as you need it, and just storing it in the freezer. Okay, so I tore out a piece of plastic wrap, have it laying here. And now I'm going to spoon in the compound butter. So now what we'll do is we'll begin to roll it. Taking the plastic over to the other side. And then gently with your hands forming it into a long cylinder. Plastic bag lid. Gently roll it. Then I'll kind of run it down it to make it a little more symmetrical. And then the ends, just twist. As this tightens at the end, you'll notice that it makes it a little nicer of a cylinder. From here, let's move it to the refrigerator or to the freezer, keeping it flat. That way it can freeze in this shape. Well, here you have it, our compound butters. I have some different varieties here. The one that we did today, the bacon and onion, very good, fantastic. Probably my favorite out of them is the mushroom and truffle. We have a roasted red pepper with balsamic vinegar and savory. We have a lemon and chive. This one here is a basil pesto. And this one here is a chipotle with honey and lime. That one is very good on grilled corn on the cob. And any one of these can be used for anything, meats, vegetables, fish, anything. Also, we can get into making sweet compound butters. Brown sugar, cinnamon, honey, lavender, you know, whatever your creativity and whatever your palate likes, throw it together. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. The recipes will be below, and if you have any questions, comments, feel free to throw them in there. Yo et fayat. See you next time.
Are you testing it?
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Not bad. Probably use more bacon.
Everything needs more bacon, right?
Hallelujah.